So it appears I have a small leak in my radiator, the radiator of my truck. Yeah, and I'm not even sure why or how that happened. Not even sure. But so right now, I mean, at this point, I can't afford a brand new radiator and also pay someone to install it because I don't know if I could do it at all. But I don't have any business under a hood of a vehicle. But anyway, so what we're doing here is we got this stop leak for now. The good thing is that it's a very small leak, and apparently this stop leak stuff works really good for small leaks and rads and stuff like that, and it helps the whole system and everything. So we're pouring that in. I got to do it a little at a time because the water level's got to drop, and it's and then after that I fill up the rad, fill up the overflow tank, and that was one of the reasons I knew that I had a leak in the rad, is because I'd fill up the overflow tank and it would suck it down, you know, by the very next day, maybe even sooner than that. But that's how I knew I had the leak. So I'm trying this before going out and getting a brand new radiator, which would be my preference. I always like to go new if I can do something about that. But you know, instead of doing that, we're going to try this first and see how this goes. And I poured the liquid in. I'm still trying to get these pellets to go in, kind of thing. When I do that, the level comes up again, and I kind of shake the truck a little bit and get the air to move around in the rad, and the air bubbles come up, and the level goes down again. But once these are all in and finished, all the liquid's in, it's just then we'll recap that. We'll fill up the overflow tank here, and then we'll run it for what they said was about 15 to 30 minutes or something. Just run the vehicle and then shut it off and just check it out and see. It's supposed to work really well, you know, as long as you don't have a bigger leak and stuff like that. But we'll see. It seems pretty minor. It's the truck kept going. I just kept filling the fluid up, and it's still going. But the other thing too is when I take the oil cap off, that was another clue, was when I taken the oil cap off down here, inside the oil cap, under the cap, there's kind of like what looked like a sort of a yellow margarine kind of stuff. That means there's some moisture in the oil thing there too. So that was another clue about the leak in the radiator, because leak in the radiator, low radiator, can cause moisture in the oil apparently. Anyway, so that's another thing too, is once I've got this leak controlled, and I know that, I got to do an oil change on here too. So get rid of all the old oil in there, and put in new oil, and start all over, new filter, everything. So yeah, so that might be a little bit of a big job for me. Anyway, that's the story right now, and we're gonna do this this rad right now, and then go from there. Okay, let's do it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That's all taken care of. Now what it says is either drive or just run idle the engine for between 15 and 30 minutes kind of thing, and then shut it off and check everything out kind of deal. And I'll check the overflow tank to see how much is sucked in, and I'll just keep that full, see how it goes. But it's a good thing. A friend of mine down on the farm there, that veggie farm, I go there all the time with the girls, has called and wanted to know if I wanted to bring the girls down for a visit. So now that that's all hooked up, it's almost exactly 12 minutes to drive down there. And so I'm going to start this up, run it for a few minutes, and then I'll take it down there and run it there for a few minutes, and then, you know, it'll be maybe 20 minutes or something like that, and then just see what it goes, shut it off, see how it goes. So that's what we're going to do. So let's take off, get the girls and take off. Okay, girls, let's go to your friends at the farm and have a good little visit. All right? Okay, everybody up. Everybody up. Okay, let's go. Let's go up.
Ow. That was quick. She got the middle.
She had that lid off.
Yeah.
Baby's like,
So we just got back from our friend's place there at the farm. Got back and then we went for a walk and stuff. So everything here is looking like it should do. Everything, yeah, it's looking better. The overflow tank is pretty much where it should be, so it hasn't been sucking it dry like it was. And everything else seems to be tickety-boo, and the radiator isn't doing any steaming at all like it was before, so it seems to have cleared up that issue, because it just slowly started to get steam, small amounts of steam coming out of there. So it seems like it's cleared that up. So hopefully it's done for now. Anyway, eventually I will get a brand new radiator put in there, because, you know, I always like to have things that are new and functional and everything. So we'll just have to wait and see when we can do that. Maybe in the summertime. Anyway, it's time to get ready for the afternoon and chop wood and all sorts of stuff before we have dinner. Ciao. Okay. We are back. Okay. So we, if you remember, we tried to fix a radiator here with some stop leak kind of thing, and the very next day it seemed to be working quite well. It seemed to be functional, doing its job. It was a small leak, so it seemed to be plugging the hole. So anyway, we drove down to just out of town Because just outside of town, there's a place you can stop and dump all your garbage, and I even dump my bucket, my emergency bucket in the outhouse there. So place you can dump everything down there. So I stopped there, and I noticed a steam coming up from under the hood. So I looked under, and there was basically some liquid. It was all splattered up underneath here a bit, and on my hoses and stuff here. And these hoses are hot. And I thought, oh great, it's not working, and I'm gonna have to get a new rad and everything. So I still had to go down to the gas station and get some diesel and then come back home and stuff. So I thought, well, I gotta go. So I drove down to the gas station, got the diesel, and when I stopped at the gas station, I opened the hood and checked again, and it was nothing. It was just kind of like this, where there's no steam coming up and no splatter. It's all dried up now pretty much, but it's doing nothing now. But yeah, there was some stuff that was kind of spewing out of here a bit and spewing all over this way and up on the hood. So yeah, I don't know. It seemed like it wasn't working there for a bit, and then now it seems to be okay again. I just don't know. But my problem is we've got at least 3 weeks until payday, and if that thing goes and I have to replace that radiator and have it installed and everything, I just can't do it right now. I can't afford it. There's no way. So I got to get through the next 3 weeks before I replace that thing. So I got to play it by ear here now. I don't know how much I can move around and get around until then. But I think that's the plan, though. If it keeps doing weird stuff, I'm definitely going to replace that rad on payday. But that's just an update for you on it, how things have been going. I really don't know. I don't understand. I started it up, went down, it was spewing and doing weird shit. Then I went down to the gas station, it wasn't doing anything. Then I come back here, and it's not really doing anything again. And the overflow tank seems to be fine here too. So that would mean that the rad is full as well, if the overflow tank is still full. It hasn't dropped at all, so I don't know. We'll just see. Anyway, I'm going to get the girls out here and go into the tiny house. All right, let's go. Let's go. Upstairs. Upstairs, little girls. There we go. There we go. Good girls. Good girls. Yeah, good girls, right? Good girls. Yep. There you go. Get up. Everybody up. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, go close my hood and everything and get on with stuff. It is time to go check on the battery. It's been 5 hours, so I don't know. We'll just see here. No, it's still just in the on position. It is not fully charged yet. It's 5 hours. 5 hours. Oh, well, that's going to take a while. Then it seems to be averaging somewhere around 6 to 7 hours for a fully charged, but I haven't narrowed it right down to the exact hour kind of thing yet. But I would say somewhere around 6 to 7 hours for sure. And that's just a long time for me. I don't know. Just way too long. There's got to be a much better way, kind of thing. Plugging it into my truck battery through the 12-volt cigarette lighter or something like that. Some kind of attachment or something. So I don't know. We'll have to figure something out there, because this is just way too much work just to keep this heater running every day. Oh well, let's go back and just relax for a bit. It's noisy this afternoon. Whoops. Oh, things are falling. Okay. Let's just relax and enjoy the girls here, okay? Alright, alright. Okay, it's been a few hours since we got back and the truck's cooled down now, so I'm gonna go check on everything, see how it's looking. Just double check and see how everything's looking here. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So, there we are. So, let's see. The overflow tank is exactly where it's supposed to be. Hasn't changed. And, shouldn't be a problem taking this off. Nope, not at all. No heat there, so we're looking at this here. It's down a little bit, but only, I don't know, only like half a cup or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and top that up and then to see how much it was down. But everything seems to be looking okay already. There we go, yeah. Barely half a cup. Maybe a quarter cup of that. Wow, that wasn't much at all. So there we go. There's barely any loss of fluid there at all. Barely anything. Yeah. And this is full and everything. Everything's running or looking good. Seems to be functioning. But it's weird that it would run pretty much all day for a day, and then the next morning it would kind of malfunction like that and spew out stuff out from somewhere, out the hole or whatever. And then the next couple of times I checked it after that today, nothing. So I don't know. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird, but it's stabilized for now. So we're just going to leave that like that. And I don't know how keeping my eyes on it every single moment when I'm around the vehicle. And but I got a real high sneaking suspicion that I'm going to end up buying a brand new radiator on payday or something, because I can't worry about that sort of malfunctioning anytime, anywhere. I need the vehicle quite a bit, so yeah, looks like payday is going to be a brand new rad there, and I'm going to have to figure out either how to install it myself, which I shouldn't be doing, or find someone who'll help me do it or something. But anyway, that seems to be what's going to go on. So right now we got to go get dinner, and that for the girls and everything like that, right girls, right, yeah. And then just see how that goes tomorrow, kind of thing. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Ciao for now. Okay, tally ho.
Blah, blah, blah.